everyone, this is our daily recap video. It is 11:45 a.m. May the 25th, 2016, and we will be going over maybe about two or three trades that we've made today and how they ended up. The first thing we will be starting off with is OPXA, and we saw this yesterday near the close, and it was quite interesting, and it caught our attention, and we alerted it to our members. As you can see here, we alerted this at 2:49 at roughly 3:55 p.m. right near the close, and this is what's happened this morning so far. We will go into the chart here and see what's happening. So what happened here was um, it right out of the open it went straight up, and over here it looked like it was not going to stop. Came back down a little bit. It tested the new high again. It did break the new high of day for a second, and it came back down. But we were thinking at that moment, we're like, okay, even if it does come down, it probably will rest around the 260 mark, which is still okay for us because we got in around the 260 mark, and it's not a big deal. So we still held on. And as you can see, this is what's happened. So we alerted our members to sell half at the $3 mark because we were thinking, okay, it might just try for another breakout and it might not break out. So we sold half at around the $3 mark. It did take off, and then it just went nuts. We sold another quarter of our initial buy at around the 378 mark, and our last sale was around exactly at 410 of the stock. So it was a nice start of the day, and it's surprising and shocking what you can learn the day before about what the stock can do the day after. There was no news or anything, and it just popped up. We did sell it because there was no news, and like I said before in our previous videos, we have techniques that we follow where we know when to sell a trade like this. And the funny thing is, we sold this way before um, um, our technique would even kick in, so we were like really good to go. So that's that. And so the next trade that we had for the day was ARP. We're gonna go over that one real quick as well. It didn't do what we thought it would do, and basically we could have done better again if we bought it yesterday, because we were looking at it yesterday and we were like, okay, it's OPXA or ARP, and there were a couple of others which we took off the list as well, but it wasn't, we didn't get into it, and this is basically the result. Well, what we did was we did get in around the 36-cent mark when it came down a little bit here, and we thought, there was a chance to move higher, and it didn't. We had a 10% stop loss. We hit our stop loss, and we sold it, and we lost 10% there. Again, we don't trade with like $100,000 on one stock, where 10% would be like $10,000. We'll put in $2,500 into one, maybe sometimes 5,000, sometimes 3,000. So some of the trades that we don't want to miss, but we think might take off, we'll put in just $1,000 and see where it can take us. And those are the ones that will actually do really well for us. That was that, and then there is CBYL. We alerted this one about 3 days ago at the 94-cent mark, and this is what it did today. We sold a lot of it around the 114 mark, near that breakout, and the last little bit that we had left, we sold around the 120 mark, and we were out of that one as well. There's a chance that we might get in. We're looking at a close or a price move above the 113 mark, and if it does so, we will be back in, and we will see where it takes us from there. That's that one. The next one we will be looking at is RADA. This one we've been holding for a while. I think about a week now, and we got in on this one at the 40 cent mark. Oh, sorry, the 40 cent mark about a week ago, and we sold half at the 50 cent mark, and we're still holding the rest to hopefully sell at the 55 cent mark. And again, this is not something where we would put $100,000 into. This one we had around $5,000. It's moved up, a little bit for us, around 25%. And we don't look to make, $10,000 a day. Um, we will get to a point where, where $10,000 a day will be possible, but it's a matter of getting to a point where you are so the market is so bullish that you can basically put your money into anything and you know that it will take off. We're not there yet. It will, when we have that time, we will be heavily invested. So these are the main trades for us. Those are the losses that we had. I'm trying to think about. Oh, again, and then there was a BIOD, which gapped up today. We weren't in it, and yesterday's video would explain why we weren't in it. And then there also was PTX, which also gapped up, and we weren't in it. And again, yesterday's video will explain. We don't get into gaps higher than 10 to 15%. You have, I would say, a 1 out of 5 chance that the stock will actually move higher after the gap up. So that's pretty much what it is. We don't do gap and go or gap trades as much as we do um, just overall breakouts. Like our favorite is breakouts. And that pretty much wraps that up. One other thing I needed to go over, a lot of people have been sending a video or sorry, an email asking what this discount code is for. It's 50OFFVID. We have a 15 video lesson compilation that we sell, and basically what that does is it takes you from the very basics, like it takes you from the very beginning, and it talks about um, you know it starts from basically what volume is and what candlestick is, what prices are, what the RSI is, what the MACD is, how to find stocks, how to screen from 10,000 stocks to 1,000 stocks to 500 stocks to 100, and then bring it down to 50, and then bring it down to 5, and then choose out of those 5. And it basically teaches you all of that, and it teaches you to trade the stocks that we normally trade. It won't teach you how to trade, like you can still buy that course and learn how to trade the blue chips like Apple and Google and Amazon and Facebook and Twitter and so on, but that's not what we normally trade. So you can use the techniques to trade basically anything, but um, if you wanted to learn how we trade and how we find our alerts, you can definitely buy this package. Now the package is $14.99. It's a one-time purchase. It comes with 3 month support, where you have any issues with the videos, something you don't understand, you send us an email and we reply within minutes, like like I'm talking like 5 or 10 minutes, and we give you the exact answer and we help you through the process. Now, what it says here at the bottom is 50% off videos Frank used. Who is Frank? And this is Frank. He was one of the people that purchased this video lesson from us last year, and he really liked it. And we asked him to send us a video testimonial, and in return, we gave him an extra 3 months of support. And that was our way of kind of evening it out. And he did his part, we did our part, and things are moving smoothly. So that's that. If you wanted to learn how to trade the stocks that we trade, that's a way to kind of get started, and that's pretty much it. So um, we're gonna close this video off, I guess. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and wish you the best of luck.